Yeah, Corvette's honestly handling the track really well. Like, it's fine. I can just tell that everything is going to be a little bit faster in comparison. That was way too late. Like, I'm going to be able to carry more speed out, but I lost a ton of time just waiting for the car to settle. But I'm like finding that I can carry more and more and more speed through that chicane every single time. Which means I'm just not doing it well enough. Probably want to brake just before the 100 there. I'm not really sure how I got that far up. Mainly off the chicane though. Slightly worse through that last one. Good exit there though. I was able to get on power quite early. Going a little deeper into the corner. So I think a 40 is going to be possible, but a 40 in time for the next race might not be. But I also do think I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. I think a 41.1 will be fine in terms of qualifying times, so I'm going to go ahead and just enter, and we'll see if it's good enough or not. If I had to guess, I'm going to be probably still like mid-back of the pack, but I mean, I can still improve on that too. I know that 41.1 was a little sloppy, so I can get this car into the 40s. Because if the record times are in the 38s, then most of the average people are probably going to be at least a second off of that, give or take. In A and A+, so 40 on a 39 is not too bad. Can't argue about that. But we'll go ahead and get entered for the race. We'll do it. We're not going to have much time, as we already surmised. Not even much time to set a lap. Like, I'll have maybe, if I'm lucky, oh goodness, accident. 2 laps to do it. Loading times, of course. Yeah, should have a clean two shots at it. They'll try not to break up the flow, just go right for it. Would have done well to save the ghost. Brake balance on one seemed to be working well for us. Here goes nothing. And the rake's just after the 50. That might have been a little late, but we can still get in and get on power. I just feel like I had to wait too long there to really do a whole lot with it. Up on the curb, get all this done early. That was quite aggressive. I dropped it off a little too hard there, second phase of the turn. I think I can brake slightly later than the 50, but right on the 50 seemed to work as well. Had a lift there, that was not ideal. You can definitely take a little bit more than the than inside on the edge of the curb, but you have to be careful because dropping the car off the curbing suddenly can really, really upset it. So yeah, I'm just trying to use all the track here. A little too wide there, I had to fight it. I'm going to turn up the force feedback too after we finish this next lap. Because I know I'm probably on 2 in terms of strength, and I want to kick it up to 3. It's 41.6, so we're slightly slow. Long break into there. So we gained just a little bit of time through that section. Ooh, I'm super late down there. I'm not going to lift, so that's going to yield some time, but I was not very good through the early phase of that corner, if you ask me. Yeah. Getting sideways that little bit, I think, really lost me some momentum. Faster on the exit there. I think we took more the inside of the chicane, which was really useful, but yeah, I'm gonna need to really nail this if I want to improve. Really got greedy there, but I think we made it out unscathed. Yeah, I think we're still going to improve, though. Even if I didn't quite get the full amount of the gain there. We'll get into the 40s with 40.986, so that's good. That's quite good, actually. I'm happy with that. Let's turn up the max torque and the sensitivity. And both of those so I can get a little bit more response from the wheel. Not that 9 is a bad number, but 10 I think is just going to be a better number. A little bit of damping wasn't terrible. Just think that maybe I prefer it with no damping at all. Yeah. I'm preferring... I like how the car feels on balance. I think we're going to be able to do something with it, but we're going to be outgunned in terms of power compared to stuff like the TT, the Veyron, and others. But it's, what, 1x fuel, 4x tire, in an 11-lap race. We're not going to have any real room for strategy, so hence the name of the stream. We just got to do it. We just got to race harder, faster, better than the rest. 39.7 is pole time in here. We're going to start right behind Mike. There is one B rated driver ahead of us, 4/10 faster in terms of qualifying, but that's worth an additional 5 places right there alone. So I think us getting that time down a little further will go a long way. So I'm just going to really be listening to the force feedback and being careful. Well, let's just focus. Going to be starting 10th out of 16, so we're on the back of it. I think that we can definitely come up on some chaos, and the racing's going to be close, but I mean, the goal's the same as always. Hit your marks, judge it as best you can, and have fun. Move that. My blinds were hitting the webcam, and was maybe causing the view to be slightly adjusted. So yeah, it should be easy enough to hold on, but we just also had to watch out for any chaos that might happen, which is not uncommon. was immediately at the top of first. But it's no concern of ours. We put our brake map in the right place, turn the radar on, and get moving. Nice and careful. Bring it back in. And out. I'm just going to follow them down and see what happens. Watch out for any chaos up here in the S's, because if anyone slows down, it's going to be very dramatic. Like that, like that, like that, like that, like that, like that. But we made it through. Alright, we made up 2 in the first lap. It's good driving. Stay with it. Yep, that Huracan is trying to make a comeback here. I want no parts of it. Leader's starting to get away from us just a little bit. A slightly poor exit there by jumping the curb. Held it in third a little too long, I think. But just trying to listen to what the car's telling us and getting what we can from it. Easy. Yep, there's some stuff going on up there. I don't think we're going to be able to take advantage. It's too tight. Ooh, maybe it's not too tight. But I got caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. I really had to bleed speed to not get in the middle of that one. I don't think it's a place to make a pass. Gotta run though. Now I think we make it happen because we can establish the fact that we're there. Alright, we made it happen. So far we're controlling it well, but first place is walking on us. So Aston up there goes wide. We do have to make one pit stop, so I was lying about the whole strategy thing. We do have to make a pit stop at some point. So we gotta decide when that's gonna be. I think we're making good progress to the field, and we already kind of committed to just sticking it out. If we encounter any problems, though, we'll pit right away. Corvette's doing good. Better than I expected, quite frankly. I think I overslowed there. I overslowed, for sure. I saw it hit 97, I was like, dang. It wasn't that I saw it hit 97, I felt it kind of like really start hunting for the inside of the corner. I was like, oh, I must have overslowed. I gotta be careful with those curves, because I feel it trying to take the car on a ride. And that's not what I need right now. Also, tire wear is going to be worse than I expected. I might want to actually try and push it a little bit more to the rears. I'm getting a lot of front wear. So we're going to push that back one. We're doing good though. We're running a good race. And we're still in touch with P2. Or everyone up to P2, I should say. So yeah, I don't think we should pit yet. I think we need to bide our time here. But yeah, the car's really fallen off though. I will say that. This is not it. This isn't not the one. I don't get in this. I mean, the car went a little bit wider than I thought it was going to there. Kept it clean, smart, but this ain't it either. So yeah. I think P5 is going to be a tough cookie to overtake, but we'll get there when we get there. Right now I just got to focus on keeping my nose clean. Nice and easy on the way out. No reason to push it. Because realistically, I can try and work towards like a potential P2 if I just play my time smart. Yeah, I'm starting to have some tire wear related issues. I also feel like I am getting pulled a little bit down the straightaways by these guys, but I don't know for a fact. Don't want to try and send it here. I do have the run. Yeah, I backed out of that one early. It was the right thing to do. This thing really does have a lot of compliance over curves, so it's really nice. I think I take tires. I don't think there's any real question about it. So with that in mind, I should probably be pitting somewhere between now and lap 7. I'm gonna wait one more lap. I had to really slow the car down there. That's kind of crap. It's alright. Those guys weren't slowing me up much anyway. I doubt I'm going to be much faster than them when they come out. Shit. Yeah, I had to recover what I could there. Trying to use everything I can there. So we're all going to the pits together. No refuel. Everyone in the front just came into the pit. Alright, we're out. Right behind Cyrax. Right behind Rotor Heat. So by staying out a little bit longer, I think we did lose to the Cyrax there, but he was reeling us in, that's for sure. Just on better tires, good pace. And that's the advantage, so that was a strategy. I mean, an assured pass on him later. Let's work together, try and claw some of this back. He's a little slow on the straights compared to me. If I can get a good exit here, I think I got him. I'm sure that, honestly, this may or may not be a dream come true for him so that he can help catch the pack faster. But I'll just try and keep the pace up so that we can both do it together. Yeah, I could have shut him down a little earlier, but like the way I committed to the corner made that tough. Yeah, I'm having to destroy that front tire, just get it around the corner. I know it's understeering just that little bit. I'm following you through. I don't have time to fight you right now. We don't have time to fight each other. If we can all nab this McLaren collectively, I'm here for it, because I feel like we're all faster. trying not to pay attention to this guy behind. But he is quick, so it's tough to keep him completely out of mind. Oh god, that was way too deep. Fuck off. I was hoping they'd hold each other up longer. That's not the case. Can't make mistakes like that if I want to keep these positions. Fuck. I knew better. It's all pride. All pride. I see a lot of stuff is going on in chat, I just can't actively see what's being said. I think I saw True Blood's name in there. It's good to see you, bud. Yeah, it's True Blood and Win. I gotta focus anyway. Recover what I can. Not sure I lost so much more time to Sardi, but just try and hang in. Same issue pretty much again. I'm amazed I never dropped the chicane, but the long left-hander, yeah. Yeah, no thank you. If you hit me off, I will let go of the brakes just so you can get the 4-second penalty. Please stop. Fuck. Thank you for the sub, True Blood. I appreciate you, bud. Not sure why my sound alerts are not popping off right now, but sometimes they just have a moment. Watching me and Sasha Gray. That's how you know I'm a real one. Think I'd look dope with a fade? I don't know. I mean, I think it looks good, but at the same time, just fucking frustrated by that. Still got the clean race bonus at least, but fuck. It's definitely gonna hurt the driver rating, just to finish 10th. Even though I started 10th, you know, definitely am gonna lose out because I was expected to finish higher than that. Fuck. I'm surprised Blackstorm was way down there. Yeah, I'm upset. Definitely could have had a good race there. But you make those mistakes sometimes. You said, am I using the Rari? No, I am not. I was in the Corvette for that one. I don't understand why you don't just roll into a 5-star car. I don't even know what that means. I'm guessing that's gotcha terminology. And the answer is, I put too many hours in. Rocking the curbs. Yeah, definitely. You have to mount those curbs to really even get anything off of them. So, it takes a lot. Go ahead and just queue up for the next one. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you checking on in. You don't even remember making this beat. Oh, yep, that's you. That's you. It's you. And you know what I'm about to say. W plus ratio plus spike planted plus gate camp dodged. I was gonna say that you we need to continue to collaborate. Cough cough, wink wink, hint hint. You know, but it sounds good. It's keeping the stream rocking. So I thank you guys again for being here. I can't see anything that's going on the YouTube end. I don't even think my chat is functioning properly on screen. It would appear that it's just completely gone. I'm not sure why that is. I think it's a formatting issue. And quite frankly, I'll do that while I'm loading into the lobby. I'll handle that while I'm loading into the lobby. Right now, I want to focus on getting a better time. So you need to relearn FL Studio. I hear you. It takes time. It takes time. And I'm putting the hurry up on you, but that's mainly because I just know it's a process for everything. A little easier to manhandle the car on the lower force feedback settings. I'm really upset because that was a good race. Like, I was being a little pithy over it. So I was like, oh, I was close to podium at one point, and then was fighting for 6th. And I was really just like, well, I deserve better. And the reality is, you don't deserve shit. Never, you know, you don't deserve anything going in until you earn it. And I was fighting for it. I feel like I definitely deserved to finish higher, but sometimes you just make those mistakes. Finish 10th. And sometimes it's the first race of the day, and that happens. So, new goal. Be more careful at that corner, because it's going to continue to try and catch me out. I'm going to try and bump the brake bias even further forward now, so I get more of a strong trail braking effect, and also less front tire wear during the race, because that front tire wear was starting to get really bad. I feel like that should be a penalty. That one was really, like, I just got aggressive with the track limits. It sucks. I really feel like I should have done better in that race, but it's the way it goes sometimes. The way it goes. I'm gonna have time for one more lap for sure. Just after the 50. It's funny, you don't really get a good sense of when the car is understeering on GT, and there's a lot of weird use cases where you can push through the understeer and the car will be faster for it, just because you can carry that speed through. But the reality is that you're already on the soft wall, so it's hard to tell when you're going too far past. That one was not bad. I don't think this is going to be the lap. I think I'm going to be stuck at a 40.9. Yeah, I guess I was slow on that one. I don't know where else I would have been slow, though. I'm close, actually. I'm quite close to my PB. I think we're going to beat it. Unexpectedly, but we're going to beat it. Just keep the wheel as straight as possible going across. 40.777. That's some kind of good luck omen. I think. Maybe. It's an improvement. That's what it is. And remember that guy who was 4/10 faster, who was in B, who ended up finishing just one place ahead of us. That was worth 5 positions at the time. So even just a couple tenths, which I improved 2, like almost 2 exactly. 209, I think, was the exact number. But just that improvement should help out a lot in terms of qualifying. People are probably going to start jumping off, other people are going to start jumping on. You never know how it's going to weigh out. We are sort of at the end of day for most of the people who are on in terms of daily racing, so we'll start to see more of the times dip off as we get into later and later lobbies. And yeah, that'll probably be about it. I'm still so upset that I threw it away, that 130R corner, but I get it, you know, like, it happens. I actually don't know what the radius of that corner truly is, but I think it does say somewhere up there what the radius is. I'm gonna see if I can get chat working, even though I should have started on that a minute ago. Yeah, no clue why it's not working. I did change some settings on there, so obviously it's something to do with that, but I don't know what else it could be. Oh well. Cannot figure it out right now. It's something I gotta go into my browser and fix. So I'll do that when it's time. Qualified 9th this time around. I think if we can manage just top half of the field, like 8th or better, that'd be good. I think that there's a very real chance we can get up as high as 6th, but we'll have to figure out what we can do. All right. Race number 2. I might take some time out to see if we can actually get closer to that number. Oh, I haven't seen Pranav in a while. Go. I think we're going to get the run on the McLaren before we even get to 1. Just got to be aggressive, get our elbows out. That was definitely that was elbows and arms out, really, but I'll take what I can get. If it means I can get a position off jump, then I'm happy. That was good. Try and wait for trouble to strike. There's that B-rated driver. It's tough up there. It's tough if you really can't get your elbows out and race people hard. And most of that stuff doesn't really come till you get to A, and you slowed down quite a lot, making my life difficult. You did the right thing, but you're still making my life difficult. Try not to go quite as wide as them. Wow, just super aggressive. You know, I fucked up super hard, but we're gonna make this work somehow. I promise. Super hard. Like, this was a huge mistake. But let's do it. Because now I have to make the tires last for 10 laps, effectively. I could tell it was going to get ugly staying up there, so maybe that was a blessing in disguise. Could have kept my race from getting ruined, but I feel like that might have already put a pretty bad stink on it, just by forcing me into a tire save mode. So I'm going to try and be as gentle as I can on these guys. Still maintain some speed, and we'll get through it together. Because these tires are going to be dead by the end of the race. Maybe not dead, but quite, you know, like lacking in terms of pace. So the more I can do to make them last, the more I'm going to be in a better place. I was a little bit miffed by that green McLaren just basically pushing me out of the way on exit there at the end of the first lap. And I was like, you know what? If you're going to try and wedge me in between another McLaren and a wall, I don't really want any part of this. And I left. And I didn't get a penalty. We started 9th, I think, so not an ideal place to be. Oop, and someone made a mistake of it after... Yeah. 30. Go fuck yourself, kid. Try and weave all over the show just to be a bad, poor sport about it. Even if it wasn't your mistake that you made, you gotta live with the consequences. Quit the race anyway. Imagine quitting the race. That's the one nice thing, is that, like, I'm behind, but I'm behind because I pitted. So, like, I'm not screwed, I just have to save tires. And the other nice part is that because I'm not racing in and among people as much, it gives me a little more opportunity to save the tires as well. Be nice to him, be gentle on him. Hopefully catch up this Bugatti quick and then get around him without too much trouble. Let's see. Okay, car responded well. I feel like I didn't take too much out of the front tire. The main goal is to really keep that steering angle to a minimum if we want to keep that front right tire alive. A little early on the brakes just to be safe. And we got the run. He left me enough room to get in there. He's being a very bad person. And he's slow. I got a penalty for that. I know it. I know it in my heart of hearts. And I don't really care. Anyways, yeah, car's still gonna be in pretty bad shape by the time we get to the end of the race. We're not even halfway through yet, and I can see that the wear is not bad, but it's something we're gonna be mindful of. So where are the track limits then? What have I been doing? Because clearly I've not been taking enough advantage. We're in 11th now. A little trouble up ahead. Couldn't quite get him. So yeah, I might actually want to just wait up behind someone and try and save my tires as best I can. The issue is that they're already getting to that point where they're at the tail end of their pit cycle. This guy's already completed his pit cycle, so if I don't make the pass, they lose nothing. But I think it would be in my best interest to wait up on trying to make the pass until I can... until basically it's either inevitable or until I'm close to the end of the race. Because trying it and then just getting a pass back type of deal happen would be super suboptimal and it would burn up my tires. So if I can just get them into slipstream range, that's kind of the most ideal option. The nice thing is they've got the fast lap of the race right now, and I know they're on good pace, so I just need to stay with them. Yeah, I think we're going to get a few people on pits. So that's us in 7th, effectively, now. 41.9. But I got to really, really take care of these tires now. We can see 6th, 5th, 4th. So, not a bad place to be. Still, we consider this a good race relative. We're in the top half of the field. It'd be really nice if we could try and make up some ground, or if something happened to these guys ahead. So we're hitting the point where the tire is going to be a lot less useful to us in a minute. And we've still got some 4 laps to go. Yeah, because that Aston Martin is moving in ways I cannot right now. So I don't think they're my race, effectively. We did show some positive pace to Rotor last time around, but he's on fresh tires and I am not. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I really feel like I shouldn't have taken tires at all. Might have helped my case, but I think I would have been equally crappy boat. The tires would have been 1 lap worse. Which I think at the end of the day, you can make your argument however you want to make it. Might have been worth the 3 seconds. Yeah, and I'm not in a bad place, but realistically I'm going to just start focusing behind more so than ahead. Pretty soon here, that was a click, snap, and a close call. Three more laps. Car behind is 1.8. So yeah, this is effectively just us trying to hang on as best we can. If something happens ahead, great, but we're trying to hold on. Oh, I just lost so much there on the exit. That was so bad. Like, that's life for me right now, but still not the life that I want. It's simply the life I have. Luckily, I was a little bit better than Black on the tail end of the last chicane. So yeah, we're doing all right. I need to not focus on that number so much and just focus on the road ahead of me. Tires will make it to the end, but they're gonna be crying for help by the time I get to the final few corners. Had to really back out there just to give him a breath. Yeah, I'm going to lose a lot of time to that corner specifically going forward. Yeah, it's going to be a tough fight, because it's going to get harder every lap to keep the car in the window that I want. Hopefully we can get it to stay. Yeah, good news is that everyone's tires are not the best they've ever been right now. But mine are probably the worst in the field. Did really slow the car down there, but I think we just about got it. As Black Storm starts to close in quite rapidly. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me. That was a great race, though. We held on just barely. Just barely. Those tires were dead. Fudge. Yeah, and that's the crazy part, is that the car has shown that it's still pretty pacey in and around this this group. Like, I'm not falling super far off the leader's pace, you know, maybe on average like 8/10 to a second off, which is really not bad. So just gotta stay with it. It's getting there. I wanted more. I definitely wanted more, but that was such a crap position to be in. And honestly, I might have done myself a favor by hitting that early, because they might have just ruined my race for funsies. But who knows? Great race with Black Storm. So, yes, the Ara track. Yes, indeed. that is the that's the reality. Talk about a dream, turn it to reality. I need to learn how to weld. That's what I need. Alright, yeah, we're gonna do one more. We're gonna queue up for this one more time in the same car, and then we're gonna question our life decisions after that. And I'm gonna try and figure out this whole chat bar situation while it loads in. So hopefully we can get that squared up, because not that it's the biggest deal in the world that the chat is or is not on the screen, but you know, you want your things to work the way that they should work. We're presenting to you quiet curves. Also, I'm not running the music with all the GT tracks on there. Mainly to test some stuff. Every stream is a test stream, as they say. But, you know, just trying to figure some stuff out. I think it already loaded in. Multi-chat. Yeah, no clue why it's not working. Oh well. It'd be nice if it did, but these are issues that you have sometimes. It might be a safe mode issue. Anyway, I'm clearly getting too caught up on it. Now I really don't care about improving the qualifying time. Like, I do and I should, and hopefully I will still get those 2 shots, but the reality is that the reality is I'm not certain on what's possible. I'm just here to do it. Yeah, that curb drop can be very mean if you're out of position. It can be really, really bad. That might have cost me a few hundredths. I will say that Kyoto Park is like one of the best original tracks from this era GT that I've driven. Like, I really, really like just the overall flow of Yamagiwa. It's really good without being really challenging, while also still having some very challenging parts. Like this and Dragon Trail Seaside, I think, are 2 really good courses. However, I don't really like Gardens all that much, so I do want to do Gardens on Race B, but it's not like compelling me. Okay, so I was about 6/10 off there. Let's try and do a little better this time. Not too far off. Try and get a less aggressive curve drop there. Gain some time. To 10th through the first sector. And it's almost another 2 just for that one turn. I don't know if I got it like that. We'll see if we can go a little more aggressive in any areas. I got lucky to even just halfway salvage that corner because I went way too deep on the brakes. Shit, I apex too early. But I still might do it. .553. It's the improvement. So we got lucky and we did it. Okay, well that moves us up to 8th. Ah, I didn't use my new qualifying time. Would have only been worth... It would have only gotten me 1 place further up, but still, I would have liked to be able to do that. Would have made my life a lot easier. And it's a tight field, too. It's a tight, tight field. Also, how well can you... I'm guessing you guys can hear the music moderately well. If you're picking it up, well, at least I'm in the menus. Maybe not over the sound of the cars, but I really have no clue. Since we got Wen in the house. This is the 3rd race of the stream? Shoot. What's going on, Peepo? Good to see you. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Probably join PS4 lobby tonight. I guess I don't even know how that works, so I'm not on PS5, but... If I see you, then I hope to see you. I'll probably do one more at least of these before I consider jumping off for the night. Either this or Race B, but Race B honestly doesn't sound like a ton of fun. But good to see you. Alright, we're 8th. We're not pitting early. We're going to pit right around 5 or 6 for our own dignity's sake, and we're going to have a good race. I'm gonna try and aim for 6 if I can help it. Peepo's a wicked fast driver. Stay with me. I'm sure that guy's none too pleased I keep mugging him into 1, but we'll just have to make it work. So I get very, very upset there. We keep the car out of the wall. Cars behind don't quite hold the inside, or still a little too far inside, so we have to really compromise the exit to get through the corner. SRF is going to definitely try us on the way down to the chicane. We just got to let this happen now. Shit. Hope I didn't give him damage, but it doesn't seem like either of us were particularly affected by that maneuver. Just is what it is. Just gotta accept that sometimes you have those racing incidents. What's going on, Boogs? And there goes Sardi. He's not been having the best run, but I appreciate his tenacity. He just keeps on getting into these races, keeps on working. And that does take grit. So yeah, I'm just going to settle in and try and keep up with these guys as best I can until someone makes a mistake. Nah, ain't worth it. Ain't worth it, homie. The mental punt. I ran him clean. I wasn't sure what was going to happen there. Didn't want a convergence type moment. So I gave him a little bit extra space. As the old saying goes, he asked for a car width, I gave him a car width. I gave him a car width, he asked me for a car width and a half. And that's how our races ended. I don't think this is the one. I don't want this. That was dirty money. Just a little bit of brake, carry it through, wait to get on power, and unwind the steering slow. Yeah, definitely gonna need tires in this car, but we can just play it safe. I'd like to get alongside. Not like this necessarily, but... try to get in as soon as I could get him clear. Yeah, let me take my line. That's all I want is my line. Let's work together. Oh, we killed him. We mugged him down there. Just with good positioning. If there's one thing I've got, is some confidence on the brakes down here. So we're going to have to definitely get into the pit soon. Seeing new chat messages come through, but I know I shouldn't be reading them. Ooh, we went out wide there. Wide, very wide. Kept my foot in it, though, which is what caused me to spin the first race of the night, so I need to be more careful of things like that. Yeah, whatever they do, I'm doing the opposite. So let them fight. They're slowing me down a little bit, but I don't want to be a part of it. Yeah. If either of them goes into the bits, I'm staying out. Alright, good stint. Came in early, but honestly, to get away from that Bugatti might be a good thing. Undercut's really strong here, you said. Yeah, price tag. I get you on that. I feel you, Ahmed. Good to see you guys in the chat. Hope you're really enjoying the race so far. Trying to keep up with them. Give them a little bit of hell. And we're on a much better strategy call than the last time around. We pitted on lap 1. It was honestly like a spiteful mistake, where like I didn't think about what I was doing until after I'd already done it, and it was stupid. But we still finished relatively well. We got 7th after starting 9th, even having to go 10 laps on the same tires in a car that's very, very hard on the front tires. There's kind of crap on steering there. Wasteful, I'll say. That worked out in my favor just a little bit. Helped me create some breathing room. Yep, and we just got past the Bugatti. We are P3 effective. P3 effective, I should say, for now. But we still got 5 laps to go, so let's just hang on. Mistakes will be the death of us. The hope is that they'll be busier fighting behind me and focus on me. Thank you for the tip, Peepo, by the way. Didn't realize how strong the undercut was, so it worked out. Yeah, SRF is getting me in that chicane. He's quicker, and I can see it. I've got a little more maneuverability out of the slow corners. It seems like on the long ones I'm beat. wonder what's up with that car in the pits. 4 laps to go, 41.2. It's a good lap. So much better than having to preserve the tires like last time. So much better. You can actually drive. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm not sure why all this stuff is not working tonight. Like the stream alerts or the chat or any of that fun stuff. Or at the very least I'm not hearing it or seeing it on my end. I don't know if Twitch is acting any different, but I do appreciate you guys. You gotta still maintain that gap to 4th. There we go. That was a little quicker there. Didn't lose as much time just by keeping the minimum speed higher through the chicane. I'm just trying to use every bit of the track that I can as well. Just because the car is not bad out of the low speed corners. But yeah, 4th is definitely walked away from everyone else who was right there. I thought it was going to be a new fast lap. It was a PB, so it's a good step. 3 laps to go. Not sure how that gap grew so much, but there might have been a mistake in the final corner from the car behind. Yeah, good to see that we are having some good ultimate pace. And yeah, like not having to really look after the car in the same way makes it so much easier to get through this entire debacle. I feel like I'm finally starting to get locked in. Yeah, I'm still braking a little too early there. I can feel it. We got good gaps, though. I keep looking back, and I feel like I need to stop doing that. Been super consistent. 41.2, 41.2, 41.2 on the last 3 laps. So that's something to be pleased with as we catch some more understeer through the first turn. But penultimate lap, so... And we're in a podium place. Despite starting 8th on this one. Uh-oh. Big mistake from someone. Or I think they're battling, not a mistake. Blackstorm basically trying to take him there. Good on Blackstorm. Alright, cars ahead are really not all that far ahead, but it would be a Herculean effort to make up 6 seconds in 1 lap. It would take a mistake of someone, of some kind. Again, I'm still braking too early for that corner. I keep thinking that I can't, but it's because that one time that I did, I got cooked. And there's definitely someone who took advantage of me going out that far wide and made it so I couldn't cut back in. But like, you get out on the dirty stuff, it's sometimes just over. And there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, now the car is starting to slow down. We're usually right around lap 5 or 6 is when you start to get the tire falling off on the Corvette. But the car is working better than I expected. Like, I had to say that. Nice, easy, careful application of the throttle. Just bring it out to the outside. Yeah, I cannot be upset with this race. It's quite good. So you almost got a little bit too wide there. Penultimate corner of the final lap would not be a great place to do it. Nice and easy here. Just out to the fine margins of the outside of the track. Not too hard, not too crazy. Not too crazy. But we will take it through. 42.3, and we did a 1908 on that one. Which really, I ought to be way more thrilled with. That was a good race pace. And I think that was definitely a little bit thrown off because that last one was screwy. Thank you so much for the GGs and for the follow. Appreciate you, Uncle Boogs. Whew. He's been just kind of non-stop for these last 3 races. How long have we been going for? Hour and a half. I do like that. I do enjoy that. Now, I guess for everyone here, I'm wondering if anyone wants to go over to Daily Race B tomorrow night. I might just be. So, we'll try and make that happen. Tomorrow night, yeah, for sure. I usually stream more during the daytime, but I'm definitely down to do more nights. And my schedule's kind of working out a little better that way right now, too. Another one, Black Storm. Appreciate you, brother. Great racing with you. Let's go ahead and shout out Black Storm. Go ahead and shout out Uncle Boogs. Handling that myself right now. This thing is not working with me. That's alright. It's good to see you too. Appreciate you showing on up, giving us some great racing. You still in for a few more tonight, or are you what's your dealio? I can't say the replay. It wasn't like a thriller of a race, but I can't say the replay. I will say that speed in the 650 was harrowing me for a while. To think about him. Two more? Alright. I'll hit you with half. I think I'm probably going to do one more for the night myself. I want to see what this is, but that's probably going to be I'm probably going to do this tomorrow. I'll focus on Daily Race B tomorrow and just figure that out. Doesn't seem like it's going to be as fun. Group 3 tends to be a thing here, I guess. But this is proving to be a good race, so one more for old time's sake. I'm tempted to switch off the Corvette, but I really don't think that's going to be the move. I feel like I could go faster with something else, but I don't think it's going to be a smart idea. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gotta gain back some of that DR I lost earlier in the night. Because that was a result that we knew could happen. So let's make sure, let's prove that it wasn't a fluke this time around. Yeah, I think that everyone who's come in, except for Peepo, mainly plays on PS4. I think Peepo has PS5, but will jump in PS4 lobbies every now and again. It just depends on which copy of the game you have, right? If you're on PS5, you can play the PS4 version. You'll match with PS4 players. Perfect. Alright. 2 laps, see if we can improve. I said we wouldn't improve last time when we got the 40.5 on the 7. So anything's possible, and I feel like I'm getting better and better with each successive run. And I know your stream's still probably going, Blackstorm, so I think after this race we'll go ahead and raid you for the final one. Correct me if I'm wrong. Show me how to do it in an actual car. That felt slow. It wasn't slow, but it felt slow. Which tells me that I found something in that last race, just by braking a little bit earlier. That was a mistake. That was slow. What's going up, GT Guatemala? Good to see you. Oh, you didn't stream for a while, but I guess you did. Sorry. That's a good indicator to not text and drive. I completely just blew through my braking point. It was still a good lap. That last one was a good lap, and I'm up on the first turn, so maybe this will be a good lap too. But don't text and drive. I'm gonna focus on the lap first, and I'll catch up on chat. I felt like I almost cut in too early there, but it was just about where it needed to be. Could have unwound the steering slightly earlier. Could have been less forceful there and probably achieved some more. We are up, though. Take what I can get. I did not just lose that much time to the final... Oh my goodness. I did. I did just lose that much time to the final corner. It was just that good. That was why I was so far up. That was why the time was so far up. I did just lose that much time. Still, 40.3. Kudos. So, yeah, I guess you believed in me before I believed in myself. Thank you. Didn't stream for a while, but yeah. 397 out of Jenny, but it's Genesis. Booty on tires even with a change. Yeah, the race pace is hard to replicate compared to the quali pace. You have no fuel in there. Thank you so much, GT Guatemala. Appreciate you. Alright, definitely gonna be the last one for the night for me. Poll, alright. My thing hasn't even loaded in yet. Will I get into a lobby? It actually looks like my PS4 might have just frozen. I don't know what's going on, so I'm gonna give it a few seconds. Meantime, I'm gonna get the raid ready if I need to. Huh, that's weird. Showing up here, not on my whatchamacallit. Maybe it did load in. Yep. I'm probably holding up the lobby too. So I ain't mad at it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks that I was pull and jammed it up. But sometimes that happens. Yeah, it's definitely just having a moment. Anyways, have fun in the race though. But yeah, I'll go ahead and toss it over your way, so give me a few seconds to go ahead and facilitate all of that. But thank you guys for showing up. I do really appreciate it. Get some stuff going tomorrow. So yeah, probably, what is that? 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 Eastern. Hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much. I am going to try and find someone else to raid whilst I do all of that. So yeah, this thing is just locked up. Oh, I know who to raid. I don't think I did that right. Shit. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I have a lot to think about, though, to get my times and everything right. Okay, so now it's working. Now it's all working. Alright. Twitch, we should have gotten the raid started just a second ago. Thank you guys again for the follows. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, True Blood, for the sub. Gwen for showing up. Everything. I really do appreciate it. Keep things rolling as best we can as soon as we get over there. But you guys, take care, race fair, and I'll see you next time, tomorrow at 6.